or night, you've tuned into the podcast that you need in your life. I'm your host, Mo, and welcome to the Mean Girls 1821 Experience. But you know it as a podcast where we mean what we say what we mean, and we do it all within 3 to 5 minutes-ish. Because, you know, we got things to do, like work. And I don't believe the word take that long. Nevertheless, those that are new here, welcome. Those that are scribed, you know the deal. You know the drill. It's time to honor ourselves. I say it every week. Life be lifing and adulting is the ghetto. So if you took one progressive step today, honor yourself. And for those of us who didn't take any step, just being able to, if that's all you did, that's good enough for me. The premise of this podcast is truth. So each and every Friday via my YouTube channel or listening on your podcast app, I'm going to encourage you to do 3 things. Show up fully, because those that mind don't matter, and those that matter don't mind. To walk with integrity, and last but not least, to reflect, because beloved, sometimes the issue is you. So without further ado, let's begin today's fresh episode. I missed y'all. Hopefully you've enjoyed the throwback series. Let's check out today's episode. So it's all about showing up in private. First of all, let me just say I missed y'all. Hopefully you enjoyed the throwback series, because it has ministered so much to me, and it's allowed me to really reflect on this Mean Girls 1821 journey. But nevertheless, y'all know the pillars here for Mean Girls 1821 is show up fully, walk with integrity, and to reflect. But a lot of times we are so ready to show up fully in public, neglecting to show up fully in private. The Bible tells us in 1 Timothy, I'm reading from the New International Version, it says, if anyone does not know how to manage his own family, how can he take care of God's church? Right? And so even putting that into different perspectives, if you're not in ministry, that's fine. A lot of times we want to manage everything outside of us without mastering what's in us, right? We should be professionals. We should be the know-all, end-all, be-all experts about ourselves, right? And so that means in our own lives, how are we showing up fully? We love to show up fully for Instagram. We love to show up fully for, people and places and things, and give them our best effort because we want to impress certain places and spaces. I've been in spaces where people are cheap in one setting, but when certain people come in, they got all the energy, they got all the hype, they got all the ideas, they got all the vigor. Well, where was you when we was practicing? When we were practicing, where was all that? But then when the right people or the elite come into the room, right? The people who are the shakers and movers, now we got all this vigor. That's wild. It's crazy, and it speaks to lack of integrity. And I think to remain integrous in this world and to be the 1821 woman that I believe God is calling me to be, us to be, even men, 1821 believers, I think we really have to master showing up fully in private. So what does that look like? All of our lives are different. I don't have a spouse or children. So for me, showing up fully means going to work and being the best teacher I can be, even though I'm not supposed to be in the classroom. Not like that. No, that's not what I got hired for. But am I going to sit here and do a poor job because it's not what I want to do? God is challenging us to do the right thing when nobody sees. I may whine and complain. I need to adjust that as well, because Lord knows I'll be whining and complaining, because I really didn't feel like doing that. But that's what's needed. So being a woman of my word, I got to show up fully in that space and occupy that space and do the job the right way, without the grumbling, without the half-stepping. Because how is God going to trust me with bigger things when I don't manage the small things in private? So before you go out there ready to take on the world, make sure you manage your world. I love you. Mean it. Take care. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Mean Girls 1821 podcast with me, your host, Mo. Tune in each and every Friday for a fresh episode exclusively found on my YouTube channel or using the podcast app. And always remember, words have power. So whenever you speak, mean what you say and say what you mean. Take care.